Good morning from the Nürburgring. Very peaceful day here where we're staying. We've already had an E30 parked out front, towed in by a 7 Series E38. Got here last night about 9:30 from S-Fest. Journey was great. Caught up with Matt with another S13. He lives local to the Nürburgring area, so we'll try and get some laps in maybe at some point this week with him. Have a little catch up, go somewhere. Car's just down there. Ran really well, no issues to report, even with all the luggage in. Still quite quick, surprisingly. A few autobahn blasts, used about another half a tank of fuel or so getting down here. Got in last night, 9:30, went and found some food in Adenauer, and then came back home, ate and pretty much fell straight asleep. Had a great sleep, probably a good 8-9 hours, but it's amazing how much driving really takes out of you. But yeah, looking forward to spending the week here, get some laps under our belt again. Maybe this time no issues, unlike last time. JCW Cooper just gone past, GP kit on it and everything, exhaust, etc. So even standing here on the balcony, you still see a few interesting bits and pieces. So we're going to head out in a bit. We're going to try and find some food. I mean, it's bank holiday here, so not a lot's open other than petrol stations. So yeah, we'll have to get the shopping in tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna head out and catch you in the next clip. So we've had a drive around the area today. We saw this on the way in at the side of the road. It's literally an advertisement for ring taxis at the Nürburgring. Just a GT3 RS sat in a box. It's quite wild. Literally, as you can see behind me, just at the side of a public highway. So yeah, it's a busy day today here at the Nürburgring. Lots of bikers about, lots of BMWs and lots of Porsches. We tried to get a lap. We went for the barrier. Unfortunately, the circuit is closed at the moment, mainly due, I guess, to an accident. Somebody's had an off or some other thing, but lots of traffic management going on, very busy, lots of spectators. Tankstelle's kind of full. We've been down the industry park, had a look at the units down there. Mantai's got some doors open. Lots of cool Porsches outside as always. Loads of race trailers about. Again, it's a bit of a quiet season, I guess, for GT racing at the moment. Nothing really much on this weekend. But yeah, everything's kind of live and kicking at the Nürburgring. And of course you get some fantastic views as well. Lots of traffic behind me, but just over my shoulder here, big old forest and a bit of a valley. So we're gonna jump back in the car, probably go for a bit more of a drive, see if we can grab a lap in today at least. There's a few guys from Belgium over from S-Fest. They said about running some laps together. We're going to try and get like an S chassis train going. So that'll make, obviously, for some YouTubers on the spotter corners, Brünnchen, and at the top of Adenauer Force, that'll make some good content for them. But yeah, as you can see, stunning views here. I mean, coming here for a holiday, it makes you realise, you know, you think England's quite beautiful, and then you come here, and it's like a whole nother world. It's like the region itself, you don't feel like you're here. You feel like you're in some kind of like fantasy land, and I know it sounds cringy, but some kind of almost Forza Horizon-esque world where you see more rare cars than you see kind of NPC cars as such. I mean, there's still German locals going about their business today. It's a public holiday, so lots of shops are shut. But all in all, it's generally quite special here. You see lots of rare cars, Porsches, BMWs. Every other car seems to be an M or some kind of ring tool. So anybody that hasn't come out here, I urge you to do it. Like, don't be afraid. It's a long drive. You can even fly into Cologne, rent a car, drive down, watch the action as a spectator. Obviously, I wouldn't advise taking your rental car to the ring. I know some companies do checks and they do watch footage, so be careful if you're doing that. But plenty of hire places out here, rent for ring, RSR Nürburg, loads of different places you can buy cars, rent cars from. Nürb Life, Ring Freaks, another one. And all different specs to different levels. You know, pay the money, pay the insurance if you're not confident, and just go for a lap. Enjoy it. It's something rather special, and I'm urging anyone who's watched this vlog or has been watching my Instagram stories to really kind of get on. Another parade of bikers just going past there, but get out here and live your dream. Seriously, I urge you to. Life's very short, and don't forget that. Right, update, first lap of 2026 done, nailed it, no issues at all, car behaved as expected. Dixel disc and pads, very good, motor fluid, excellent. Pedal went a little bit soft towards the end of the lap, but again, no real brake ducting on the front of an S13. But yeah, car's absolutely mega. Just down in the bottom car park, just beside, sorry, the Dottinger, just letting some air into the car. Got a couple of Ring Freaks rentals here as well, and lots of people's like rigs, a few trailers, enclosed trailers, and a few more cars. People are just parked up with, even a mountain bike as well. Somebody's off out on in a little while. So yeah, you do see it all down here. Main car park's just over my shoulder, goes up the hill towards the ticket office. Behind me, got the Dottinger, and there's a main road that runs obviously alongside that. So get some more adventures done, let's get some laps done. We're just waiting for some Belgium guys to finish their laps at the moment. They're running S chassis as well. They come from S Fest, so we're gonna try and run like a little train. Maybe might make YouTube highlights, might make some recording somewhere, but yeah, we're gonna have like a chill train in a bit. So as soon as I get here, we'll jump back in the car and we'll get going again. So you remember this morning we were on the balcony and we saw a 7 Series and an E30 being unloaded. We just come back to sort the car, and this is the guy's rig. It's a 7 Series with a trailer, and that E30 came off it this morning. So yeah, there's some real sights you see out here in Germany, and that is one of them. It's not badged, so I couldn't tell you the engine, but there it is. 7 Series E30 came off it this morning. We've already seen him driving around the area, and the guy's in jeans and a t-shirt. It's like 25-30 degrees of heat. Turns up in that, laps his car around the ring, loads it back on that, takes it home. Meanwhile, we're doing some emergency camber adjustment because the old tyre's rubbing on this side slightly. Matt's just getting to it now. Just managed to jack it a little bit weirdly in the gully down here to get it under. Just going to knock the camber in slightly on this side, and fingers crossed it solves the rubbing. We tried stiffening it up, unfortunately didn't quite work, but we're going to go again one more time this evening. We come back to the apartment, and a Swiss registered CRX has appeared. So yeah, that's very fun. Looks like a bit of a ring tool, so we'll probably hear that in the morning starting up, and or in the evening actually. Obviously evening sessions this week. Today open all day. For Saturday I think as well, Saturday, Sunday, all day. Obviously we're leaving on the Sunday, so we'll see what more sights greet us at the Airbnb. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. Just out of Tankstelle for a little bit, done a few more laps, just waiting for the cars to cool down. Matt from S Fest has bought his out, and Sandra has bought her S15 NA out. We're going to go for a bit of a chill lap. Lots of traffic. Going to go for a bit of a chill lap, see if we can get some photos maybe on Race Tracker, maybe of three Silvias together, quite possibly. Obviously mine just over the shoulder, and then Sandra's. I've got some B-roll of it, so I'll insert that here if I haven't already. But yeah, weather's glorious, another hot day, lots of action, lots of cars, lots of Brits about as well. Had a bit of a run with another 200 SX, 320 horsepower, some 250 laps under his belt, so no chance of sticking with him. We need to realign the car. The front left is catching quite badly on hard corners and high load, so that's a job for this week at some point. We'll see if we can find someone to get booked in, but yeah, for now we're going to go for a chill lap, then we're going to grab some food probably and head home. So day number 1 done at the Nürburgring today. It's been a pretty long day, to be fair. We've been out and about. The circuit was closed earlier. We've tried to solve a tyre rub issue on the 180SX near side front. Is rubbing on hard cornering. Damper's fully clicked up on the front, so I can't get anything more out of it. We're gonna have to go and find alignment maybe tomorrow. Try maybe Crown Performance, or possibly reach out to a few people in the area, see if anybody's got availability. Not ideal, but typical S chassis thing. Left side, right side, completely different in alignment it seems. So we need to solve that. We've had a good time this evening with Sandra and her partner Blaine, and also Matt and his partner. We've been out to dinner in Adnau, myself and Matt. We got invited out after our 4th lap with them, which was kind of like a little bit of a fun, we say like cruise lap, but I mean, still pretty pushy in the sense of, you know, trying to get a move on, stay out of the way of others as well. That's a crucial thing here. You'll be you know, driving along thinking you're clear in your mirrors, you'll look the next minute, there'll be a GT3 RS buried kind of in your back bumper nearly, trying to get you to move over. So it's very crucial, check your mirrors if you do come here. But yeah, we've had a good day. Public bank holiday is over in Germany, obviously in the UK as well. So that's today. Shops reopen tomorrow, so we're going to go and get some bits in finally, and then we're going to see what's on the calendar tomorrow. Really, have a scout around. Circuit's closed. We have a rather loud something coming past. Some kind of like buggy thing, farm working. So yeah, we're gonna go shopping tomorrow, do some bits, see if we can finally maybe align the car somewhere, find something. If not, then we'll just suffer with it. We'll turn right, more gentle than left on our laps. But yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty good day. We've come back, can't really see the lighting's too bad, but we'll show you in the morning. There's a pretty kind of track spec CRX parked down here. Swiss number plate on it, so obviously come fairly far. Bought the family car as well in the form of their Suzuki. So yeah, we'll have a nose around that tomorrow morning. The car is out here. I think 7 Series man has put his E30 somewhere. The trailer is still here, but no 7 Series. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna head inside. We're gonna chill for the evening. Temperature's much cooler now, which is really nice as well. And yeah, catch up on some motorsport, have a beer or two, and go to bed. Catch you in the morning. So popped out to Lidl, and as you'd expect in the car park, more ring tools. So we've come today to Brünnchen. Today is Tuesday. We've come to Brünnchen for a bit. We're just having a look around, parked up in the car park, and there seems to be some kind of private track day going on. Lots of interesting things. Lots of Porsches, lots of Mercedes, a few BMWs, and of course it's the hottest I think it's been this week. It's absolutely crazy here today. I think it's getting to 27 C on the weather app, so that's going to be a thing. Just trying to find some shade, trying to find somewhere just to chill for a little bit. So gonna watch some track action, gonna see what's going on. Of course, we still need to sort some alignment on the car, stop that front left rubbing. A couple of 911s go past. Yeah, stop that rubbing, try and find some alignment, and maybe try and do a few more laps. But managed 4 laps in total yesterday, went out for some dinner, had a good time. And yeah, just kind of woke up this morning. We've been to the shops already, got some shopping in, got some food in, and yeah, just gonna have a chill day. But yeah, weather's lovely, sun's out, and the roads are quiet, nice and dead. Everybody's back at work, so yeah, we'll catch up hopefully in a little while this evening, give you an update of how today's gone, but I think it's going to be a pretty quiet one. Situation update. We are currently in the ED Tankstelle. We're in the model shop, having a little look around at bits and pieces, trying not to spend any money at all. But yeah, there's some very tempting stuff in here. Everything's kind of categorized from like DTMs to Le Mans to WEC, GT World Challenge, Formula 1. You know, you've got all the classic race cars in here as well. lots of cars from, you know, yesteryear. Just looking around, it's crazy in here. It really is. I'm at the back of the shop right now. Quite a lot is squashed in here, let's just say. Halfway point of the shop's about here, and just over my shoulder where Matt is the shop doorway. So it's about half model, half shop, I would say, in this place. But yeah, there's some really good stuff in here. We have had a look at alignment. We've got booked in with the Crown Performance tomorrow. That's obviously Wednesday, 9 o'clock. We've knocked a couple of degrees of camber in. We're going to try and get it to clear the tyre, to clear the arch. So fingers crossed tonight we'll run a lap or two, and we'll give it a little test and see if it's solved the problem. Fingers crossed it has. If not, guys at the Crown probably rescue the day tomorrow, and then we can continue lapping worry free and get back to England, obviously without dragging a tyre due to toe issues. Well, obviously not the camber in. We're certainly going to change the toe at some point. So get it aligned, do some laps tonight, see if we've solved it on the driveway, get it aligned properly tomorrow, and then fingers crossed we can have some drama-free laps later on in the week. Plan now, we've had a look around the model shop. We're going to grab a cold drink. We're going to wait for the circuit to open at 5. We're going to go for a lap, see if it's fixed it. If not, then back to the drawing board tomorrow morning. We'll save the tyre tonight, clean the rubber off again, and we'll try again tomorrow night. But yeah, for now, catch up maybe later this evening. So, lap number 1 done on tonight's session. No issues to report at all. SR20 has been nice and reliable. No issues, brakes all good. No temp issues at all. So we're just chilling, letting the engine cool a little bit. Had a bit of a play with the Cayman from Sweden. Of course, power again lacking severely in this car. Got to the corners, caught them right back up. Had a good play through like Brünnchen, down the end of the lap through Bellof S before he let me go just before the mini carousel and Schwabenschwanz. So that was really fun. I don't know where he's gone. I did want to have a chat with him about it, but yeah, he's disappeared somewhere. But there was a camera in the car, so he may have caught something. So we'll have to try and find that on YouTube. Plenty of ring tools again, as always. As I keep saying, it's literal ring tool heaven. There's a guy just leaving next to me. M3 E92 Pro Track wheels, big brakes, full kit, spoiler, splitter, and a Ukrainian number plate. So fair play to this guy. Another Brit just leaving, E36 328i, another ring tool, splitter, cage, bucket, seats, exhaust. You know, you get everything out here. We've got a few rentals. We've got a Ring Freaks car just in the corner here. Plenty of stuff. M2 G87s, standard 2 series even here tonight as well. There's a Mini, Caymans, 911s M4. It's a 992 GT2 RS. M4 CSL possibly as well. Civic Type R. Alpine. Those, see a lot of these out here. But yeah, successful lap. We don't know what we're doing yet. We don't know whether we'll go for another lap or maybe just chill for the evening. Tyre is getting better, but still is rubbing ever so slightly. So hopefully alignment of the Crown tomorrow will sort that. M4 CSL, very cool. Just behind it as well, another 1 Series, M2 possibly behind that. And we have a neighbour in the form of the Alpine. But yeah, all is good tonight, so catch up soon. Good morning guys, today is Wednesday and first vlog of the day to be fair. It's been fairly quiet yesterday, it wasn't worth making anything at all. This morning we've woken up, grabbed some breakfast at Lidl, headed over to Crown Performance at 9 for alignment. Car has been realigned again on a proper machine rather than on a driveway with a jack and pure guesswork. So we've got that done. We've cambered in a little bit more on the front, we've evened the right side to the left now, check the toe, the rear camber can't be adjusted anymore, so we've left that as it is. Just check the toe, make sure that's in line again. So we've done all that. Hopefully tonight no rubbing. Car is there with a full tank of fuel, we're ready to go, so we're just going to mill about for the day. Just currently at ED Tankstelle on the Dottinger, just behind me there in the car park. Just going to grab a drink, have a sit down, see what passes. Relatively quiet, there's definitely something on track today, so yeah, we might head up to Brünnchen and see what's going on. Right, Wednesday evening, session's going well. We've done 2 laps already. Car is faultless. We managed to get some alignment done at the Crown this afternoon, so we dialed a lot more front camber in, evened out the toe. Car feels very planted, very stable. Quite sharp on turning, sharper than I'm used to, but I am able to lean on that front left a lot more than I was, so all is good in that factor. Quite busy tonight for an evening session. Not too many spaces free, but another good variety again, lots of E36s, a few Clios, M2 ring tools as always. The Aston Martin Vantage is back, the Z4's not here tonight. We've also got Manti-kitted cars, E46s, etc. So real good mix, lovely weather again. It's a little bit cooler tonight, so I think a lot more people are coming out, risking it a little bit more than they were than before. But all is well in the Nissan camp, no issues to report, so going to go for a third lap. Probably going to go for the final lap, so we've got a final lap at 7:15, so we're going to aim for about 7:10ish, see if we can get out. Last run, a few yellows, one at Carousel, one at Whipperman, and one on the Dossinger as you come out of Galgenkopf. So a little bit of a troublesome lap, not ideal, but still faultless from us, so that's the main thing. But yeah, plenty more laps to come. Sunday we're leaving, so Saturday will be the last official day. We'll probably finalise maybe laps on Friday just to play it safe, keep the car alive, but all is good for now. Devil's Diner in the background. Tourist car park looking good. Catch up in a bit. So, final laps of the day done. All is well with the car. Just about survived. We had a bit of a scary moment through the mini carousel. Overtook an MX-5 into Schwabenschwanz, I think it is, the fast right-hander, and into the left before the mini carousel, and then tipped it in the carousel. I didn't want to brake too hard and him rear-end me, so tipped it in the carousel. It dipped in, bedded, flung me out, and as it flung me out, I was definitely on two wheels. I've nearly high-sided the car. It's still in one piece, and the guy that was following me, the MX-5 that I'd overtaken, there's some tasty Porsches leave, I don't know if you can hear in the background. But as we got to the pull-off to get back into the tourist car park, the guy went down his window and said there was a lot of sparks. Bear in mind, the sun is still out. It is approximately 7:15, 7:20 in the evening, and to see sparks in the daytime, I think that's quite the feat. So we're going to have a check under the car. Something goes through on the track. We're going to have a check under the car, make sure all is good and I haven't split anything off the underside. I think the exhaust has taken most of the battering, just over my shoulder there. I think the exhaust has taken most of the battering purely because it's the lowest part of the car. There's nothing really hangs lower, so fingers crossed it's that. We're just at the Tankstelle now. We're just going to grab a drink and maybe something to eat and chill for the evening. Watch a few things fueling up, maybe grab some more B-roll for some vlog, but as of Wednesday, we are still safe and surviving in the Nissan. Manti van goes past. So yeah, we're safe, surviving, no problem still. The alignment has semi-sorted the issue. It's rubbing a little bit higher, but it's still there. It's still kind of catching a bit, but no big chunks of tyre coming off on the arch as it was last time. So we're gonna grab a drink, something to eat, and then head home for the evening. So we'll end that there. But yeah, very, very scary moment. That's the first time I've nearly lost a car on the Nürburgring in, I think we're double laps now, 11 laps. So it's definitely pushing hard that last lap. Good morning. Today is Thursday and today is museum day, one of two. So we're going to go to the Nürburgring Museum today. We're going to explore the boulevard. We're going to have a look around, have a bit of a chill until the tourist session starts tonight. Kevin Moss, one of my sim racing friends in the yellow, has come over from Holland. So we're going to have a little tour around the Nürburgring, show them the sights and sounds, show them what it's all about. And then we're going to head for some tourist laps later on this evening. Lots of Porsches about. GT3 RS there. Another GT3 RS there. So yeah, plenty of ring taxis, race taxis and hire vehicles parked underneath the Nürburgring. So we're going to go to the museum. We're going to have a look around, take some B-roll, take some more vlog content, and yeah, explore the area today with Kevin, and then do some laps this evening. Our plan today was to go to the Ringwork Museum. However, the Ringwork Museum is closed for construction. So unfortunately, no Ringwork Museum content today. Kevin, who I feel very bad for, has come all the way from Holland for like a day trip. So we're going to do museum, explore the boulevard, explore the towns, you know, show him the sights and sounds of the Nürburgring, then do some laps in the evening and get him heading home back to Holland. But unfortunately, the Ringwork Museum is off the cards. So we've ended up in the boulevard for the minute. We're just having a look around all the shops. Kevin's already started buying t-shirts, trying to be a bad influence on me as well, pursuing me into model cars. So I'm going to have to fend him off all day. But yeah, for now, it's a boulevard day trip, unfortunately, all due to not doing my research. So then that'd be a lesson, I guess. Hopefully it's back open in August. I'm obviously back here in August for GT World Challenge. So fingers crossed the Ringwork Museum will be open then. But for now, it's a touristy day today, exploring the area, showing Kevin about, and yeah, we'll go from there. So catch up soon. Good evening. Today is Thursday. We're nearly getting to the end of the week. Pretty unsuccessful day today in terms of doing touristy things. Went to the Nürburgring Museum, the Ringwerk, unfortunately closed due to construction, so that was that out. One of my friends, Kevin, came down from the Netherlands for the day in the vain hope to do the museum, do the boulevard, local area, and then do a lap or two in the evening and go home. So the Ringwork Museum was out. However, we did go down the boulevard. We had a look at all the shops, picked up a few bits and pieces, or Kevin did. I restrained myself as much as I could from buying car models. There's a lot of Grello cars, BMWs, you name it, there's a model car for it, as you saw in the Tankstelle area. Done some B-roll, so probably cut some B-roll in at this point of the model shops and the bits we did today. Then we went to the ring, did some laps. We got Kevin on his first lap in his car, 530E, so he blasted around, got that box ticked on the old bucket list. Then we took him for a passenger lap, which he used his last credits for in the Nissan. Very successful. No issues to report. Kevin understood kind of why his car doesn't handle as well as the Nissan. Road tyres, brakes, etc. all very important things at the Nürburgring. We then ran 3 more laps, went to run a 4th, got there at 7:15 off the ring, and ticket kind of wouldn't scan at the barrier. And then a minute later, the guy was like, nope, no more, final, done for the day, closed. Turn around. So turn around, went home. We obviously did the cool down lap. So you kind of leave the tourist car park, turn right at the roundabout, go backwards essentially down the Döttinger, go under the bridge of the Döttinger, back past the Tankstelle, and then all the way down to like the GP end of the circuit, spin around the roundabouts and come back. Nice little cool down. Stopped in the Tankstelle, grabbed some fuel, and then we've washed basically most of the flies from the Nürburgring off the front end of the car. Still a few bits of rubber, still a few bits we can't really get off where we're here, so that'll be a job for when we're back home. But tomorrow we're going to the Loh Museum, or the Loh Collection, about 2 hours away. We're going to go have a look around there, so plenty of content to come from that. And then fingers crossed we'll come back, we'll run some more evening laps, and that might be the end of the laps for the week. Obviously, we get into Friday, going into Saturday. Kind of want to preserve the car a little bit. Don't want to leave us stranded here, but all good. Nothing really to report since the arch clearance issues, which we've obviously solved now. So they're gone, done, finito, cambered in, driving quite well. No kind of water temp issues at all. Yeah, nothing. It's been strangely faultless. So everybody's bashing on SRs. Just leave them alone. Don't do anything to them, and they'll treat you well. Regular service, oil filter plugs, cone filters on it, and that's all we've really done. So treat them well, and they should keep you well. So I'm going to touch this wooden banister right now because I don't want to curse it too much, but has been okay. So fingers crossed we make it through to the end. Tomorrow's Friday. Like I say, we're going to the Loh Collection, do some laps tomorrow, probably chill in the evening again. But now it's going to be time for dinner, watch some YouTube, and probably head to bed. Bit of an early start tomorrow. Car's already fueled, ready to go. Had a quick check over earlier. Nothing kind of untoward on that side. So yeah, catch you tomorrow at the Loh. So we've come today to the Loh Collection in some sleepy German village, basically, to get here. And then it opens up into this massive warehouse full of cars. There's everything you can imagine here, from Le Mans cars, GT cars, DTM cars, yesteryear DTM cars, M3s, the Alphas, 190s, the CLKs. You got Le Mans winning LMP2 cars. Got the diesel Audi R18, 956s, 962s. It's really is crazy here. Anybody that's at the Nürburgring and you want a day trip when it's not lapping, genuinely come here. Been off Motor World in Cologne and come to the Loh Collection. It's seriously impressive here. The amount of history that's in here, the amount of original cars that's probably in here as well, that raced in period. It's probably something you could never ever imagine. And it's all a private collection. It's all just one guy collecting cars and opened a museum. So certainly worth it. There's prototypes in here as well. AMG 1 is in here as well. And it's even got the humble R34 GTR Skyline. So, you know, it's not all super big money here, but it certainly accounts for it. And even an Aston Martin DBR9 GT1 from the Le Mans era, V12 screaming monster. Absolutely absurd. So we're here for today. We're going to go back in a few hours time. Going to try and get some more laps in this evening and have a chill out for our final day. Obviously today is Friday. We're in the area until Sunday, leaving Sunday morning to head back to England. So it's going to be a sad time. Had a really good time this time by. Second year out in Germany. It's definitely branch out away from the Nürburgring. There's so much more to do here than just laps and tourists and bits and pieces. But yeah, this is real spectacular. You can't explain it until you're here. And it's not only the cars as well. There's various bits of memorabilia dotted about. Lots of trophies about as well from yesteryear's winners' trophies. But yeah, it's really something spectacular. Definitely need to get yourself to the Loh Collection. Cologne and Motor World, it's good, but it's not on this level. No way. So yeah, we're gonna have another walk around. I think we've only seen 3/4 of it. I think we've still got a little bit to go. Taking lots of B-roll, so that's probably been inserted already. But yeah, we'll head off and catch up in a bit. Loh Collection completed. Very good day out. If you're in the area, it's definitely worth coming. Lots of interesting stuff, and I believe the displays change quite regularly. So certainly worth coming to check out. Much better than Motor World Cologne, although if you've got time, certainly do Cologne as well. And then obviously come here. We're going to head back now, get back on the road. It's about 2 hours back to the Nürburgring area, so jump in the Nissan, head on back, do some tyre pressures, check some wheel torques, and get ready for another evening of tourist. We're going to try and do 2 or 3 laps again tonight, and then see how the car feels. But yeah, certainly got our money's worth this week, I would say. Friday evening, just done a couple of laps, 2 laps under the belt. Car is cooling down. Brakes, front brakes, very hot. Certainly smoking coming into the tourist pits or tourist parking, whatever you want to call it. Infinitely busier today as well. Tonight, lots of people here. Literally can barely move. There's so many cars here today. Run 2 laps successfully. Car's definitely getting warm. Oil cooler might be needed. Brake ducting definitely needed, I would say. And front mount kit that we picked up at S-Fest going to be ready to go on when we get back. So a few bits and pieces to do after the ring when it gets back home. But for now, all successful laps, no issues to report once again. Weather's held so far as well. Meant to be raining, thunderstorming tonight. So we'll keep an eye out and maybe get another lap under our belt in a bit once the car's cooled down. But all good for now. Catch up soon. Good evening. It's Friday. It's a busy one. We're at Brünnchen. Lots of cars about. Lots of new cars as well that we've not seen all week. Lots of Brits. Lots of Dutch plates as well, but mainly Brits, I would say. We've run 3 laps tonight. We've had a really good session. No issues at all with the car again. Absolutely faultless. Looks like the exhaust has dropped. We think maybe a hanger or something's popped off, and it's just kind of worked its way loose and skewed. That's probably why it's rubbing on the seat bolt at the front, underneath the floor pan. So we got a nasty vibration on idle, which goes away when we're driving. I think the metal's kind of all twisted itself. Of course, lots of kind of hard driving, and we're just up at Brünnchen right now. Lots of stuff still going around. The weather's been iffy this evening. There's reports of like rain and thunder, although we haven't really seen any yet. It's a bit cloudy, but still plenty of stuff going around. So we're gonna have a watch. We're gonna have a little chill at Brünnchen, have a watch, see what's going on, have a look about maybe the car park. There's a couple of nice cars. I've kind of lost Matt, but I think I found him. So yeah, gonna have a sit down, see what's about. Lots of Brits, lots of Dutch plates as well, and yeah, we'll catch up soon. But yeah, we're gonna wait here for a bit, and then head home tonight and consider packing, try and get everything back in the car again. So let's watch some action. Pretty grey tonight. It's Friday evening. Certainly a lot busier at the tourist sessions than it was earlier in the week. We've had, let's say, a minor issue with the exhaust catching the floor. We got home, had a look, and the exhaust rubber's kind of popped itself off, so I had to pop that back on again. Matt got some dish soap out and got it squeezed back in, so the back box is kind of sitting a bit lot higher, which should in theory bring the front kind of away from the chassis, so we should be able to obviously have no rumbles tomorrow and the rest of the week, hopefully, or weekend going back. But yeah, car's run well. It's developed a noisy power steering pump, so we need to look into that, whether we're going to go Astra H conversion, whether we're just going to go simple SR20, buy another pump, stick it in. Matt reckons he might have some spares sat somewhere, but yeah, it's definitely got very hot on the session, which is kind of understandable. So there's that. The hanger's back on. The pump's kind of giving up life, let's say, at the moment. We'll see how it sounds in the morning, but tonight it's definitely gotten a little bit hot. There's still fluid in it. Checking the fluid and all that, so we're all good on that front. But yeah, it's just got a little bit too hot, which is expected again when you're doing these kind of activities with these older cars. Obviously, you can only prepare them so much. Braided lines, things like that. Checking sure your levels are all good. Oil filter plugs every time before you do anything remotely intensive on track. So it survived well, it's done good. We've got all our laps in. I think we're up to 16 laps, possibly, from off the top of my head. We had one paid for by Kevin when we took him out as a passenger, and we had one where the phone wouldn't scan at the ticket office or at the ticket barrier. So the staff member blipped his card, tried to scan our phone again, and it still wouldn't scan on his handset, so we went through for free. We have, though, picked up a lap card from the Tankstelle. So that is just a case of like a bank card. You just kind of tap it on the ticket booth and it goes straight away. It's so much faster. So if you do come, head to the Tankstelle, grab yourself a physical, actual lap card rather than your QR code on the phone. And then the same you can do at the ticket office. I believe you can still buy a physical card from there and then just keep it handy in the door or in your pocket. But yeah, that's it for Friday. All successful, all done. Since I've been doing this vlog, the sky has got even darker. Not sure if it will come up if I tap there, but just above the Airbnb, it's very dark indeed, and camera's lost focus. There we go, back on me. But yeah, all is well. We're going to start looking at packing tomorrow, see how the weather plays out overnight. Obviously, if it's soaking wet, I'm probably not going to do any more laps. I just don't want to risk it at that point. Semi-slicks have been good. They're not really worn too much. but semi-slicks in the wet on a very hot rubber track. Obviously this week has been scorching here in Germany. It's been over 30 degrees. There's been 3 track days that I've known about, and obviously all the industry pool testing, so there's quite a lot of rubber down. The racing line is going to be very, very slick tomorrow if we do try it. So we might just go to Brünnchen, have a watch, see what people do, see if it's, you know, that tragic. We've got a lot of bottles to recycle from the like fan scheme, so we're going to go to Lidl, get them all kind of washed up, tied up, grab a ticket, and get some money off our shopping tomorrow, and then think about packing and heading back to England, unfortunately. But yeah, needs must. Obviously, to do these things, we do have to work, we do have to earn money, and if we choose to spend our money on Nürburgring trips, then so be it. But I hope these vlogs have inspired someone to come out here. Had a few positive comments from a few people, so it's always good to hear. And I really hope that, you know, you guys have the courage, the willingness, the determination to do this, because it is a fantasy land out here. It doesn't feel like a real world. You're kind of in your own bubble. It's just car people everywhere, and it's just so, so good. So that's it for tonight. Last day here, or last evening here at the Nürburgring. We've managed one more lap. So we've done that. The weather turned this afternoon. The sun came out, it dried up. Foxhole was maybe the tiniest bit damp, but nothing major. So we've done one more lap. The car's fine, survived again. List of things that we definitely need to do for next time. Oil cooler, maybe some gauges, clutch, flywheel release bearing, maybe a new power steering pump, but we have survived, and that's the main thing. It's been a wonderful week. Weather's been great, and we managed to get to the barrier for about 6:10, I think it was. Got on relatively free lap, overtook a GT3 RS, contrary to what you might believe, and we're now up at Brünnchen having a watch. Yellow's out already, and it's only an hour's session tonight, so proves how crucial it is to get to the gate, get your lap in before somebody stacks it. Good afternoon. Back in the port of Calais, plain sailing all the way here. Left at about 8 o'clock this morning. Loaded the car, wet weather in Germany. Got her in, it's just kind of a bit overcast. So it's not been a bad run all in all. We kind of drove away from most of the weather. It's just really windy. Sailing's at about 450, I think. 350, I'm being told. Don't even know. And then we'll be back in England and heading back home. So it's been a great holiday. Car's been faultless again all the way down here. No issues to report. Passport queues around about 2 hours. So again, it's slow. If you're coming in or out, just give yourself plenty of time. We left way too early. We were nearly on time for the previous boat if we were straight through all the controls. So there was that. But yeah, all is good. Otherwise, just in the port at the moment, waiting for the boat, and then we'll be loaded on and hopefully away. Back to Britain we go. Back to work tomorrow, and it's not going to be an easy one, I fear. But yeah, there is that. Back again in August, GT World Challenge, and some more tourists. So that should be plenty fun. But yeah, for now, I think I'll record another piece at home maybe. But I think this is it for the road. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. If you're still here, I don't know if this will be the outro. It might be. It might not be. But yeah, fingers crossed it's going to edit into something that's kind of gives you a perspective of getting here, getting around, things to do, things to see, and that the Nürburgring isn't all too scary and big, and it's actually quite an easy journey that anyone can make, and it doesn't cost as much as you think either if you do it sensibly. So fingers crossed. But yeah, maybe catch up in August.